just didn't seem to work. It just took up time. But she has sat down every 2 weeks. We meet with a group of students. I have a group of freshmen. And Lord willing, for the next 4 years, those kids are my kids for 4 years. I'll follow them. I'm their go-between. If they're struggling in class, what can I do to say, what can I do to help them out? If you guys want to be a part of an advisory team or part of the advisory group, you're more than welcome to do that. But we meet every other Friday. It is a scripted, this is what we're doing in every advisor advisee. We talk to them about test scores. We talk to them about self-esteem. We talk to them about bullying. We talk mainly to them about data and what does it mean. My group, I have a group of freshmen, and believe me, they wear me out. They wear me out. Well, you're more than welcome to.
Like I said, the communication, I'm not aware of what's out there that I...
And this is one of the first steps to change that.
I think you gotta let people, like you said, you gotta let kids know, parents know that you care.
Yeah, they have to know you care or they don't.
And you gotta gain that trust. You gotta, kids gotta trust.
And every child has to know that they're just as important as them. You know,
absolutely.
and I know that we have, you know, different, like we have we have this, but you know what may be good for one child, well then we need to find what this other child's good in, you know, and not just let them focus on what somebody else, and you know. And
one of the things that we talked about, at least this touched on, is RTI, response to intervention. And that's where you look at, this is for the kid who is not meeting a standard, or maybe a behavior issue. What are we going to do for the next level to get them where they need to be? Well, after that hasn't worked, we do the Read 180 program to put those kids. We had several kids that came up to the high school as beginning readers. Yeah. Not first grade, second grade, beginning readers. And now I think everybody in that class, with the exception of maybe 2, are in the second, third, fourth grade level.
And it's all a thought process. It's like, I am what I think I can do, you know, and you got to learn it.
Well, I tell you what, when the audit team came in, I made sure they talked to one of those Read 180 kids. He was probably the biggest component. His attendance improved. If you can read and you come to school, your behavior is going to get better because you don't have to get in trouble. You don't have to get in trouble. Because if I can't read and the teachers give me something to read, I'm going to find something else. And, you know, again, there's a lot of good things that are going on in our elementaries and middle schools too that are making improvements. So it's a district.
But you know, a lot of times when that student can't read or anything, they'll act out.
Absolutely.
They don't want people to know.
And that's where they need someone they can trust to go to and say, hey.
Well, you know, if I'm in a state meeting and you look around and see all these principals that are sitting here texting them, you know, that's because they're not interested in what's going on. If we have the same type of thing going on in the classroom, if they're not interested or they can't read, we're going to find something else to do.
I mean, that's not me. I've been here 2 years. There's all things I don't know. And I don't care to ask, so I want our kids not to be afraid to ask, you know.
And the worst thing is I can tell you is I don't know. And then we see what we can do to find out.
And we'll find out together.
That's right.
That's good. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Ms. Fletcher. It's a great presentation. Thank you, Ms. Kirk. Any further business before the board? If not, I need a motion to adjourn. Any second?
And I'll second.
All right, motion second. All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Stand adjourned.
One more free food.
Thank you for coming.
Is everybody sleeping?
One more free food. Want to go box.
My goodness, this was a long one.
Here, I'll make you a copy of that email.
Oh, okay.